Hey guys, so I know it's been a while, sorry, but life's been happening. Hopefully you can hear me and hopefully the fan isn't too loud and hopefully everything that's going on outside, like it sounds like the world is ending outside my apartment right now, but whatever. And this lighting, hopefully you can get past this lighting right here because it's bothering me and like, let's just get past it, okay? So a couple updates before we get to like the makeup look part, I guess. I'm actually filming on my iPhone again because I broke my camera. Let's not talk about it, okay? Let's not talk about it. I only broke the lens, which is the good part, I guess. But even that is not that great because the lens itself can range from like used like $250 minimum to like $400. So, and the thing about that lens is that it has its issues. Like, I'm not the only one that has the same issue, and it's notorious for breaking so easily. So, and now look at the lighting. Like, I am trying to do this intro real quick, like not trying to be here forever. So life happens, right? So I haven't really done any videos because of that, but it's not. Okay, another life alert. We moved again. So we are at our new place. It's fairly new, so there's still a lot of construction going on, and this is probably the most construction. Whoa, what just happened there? This is probably the most construction there has been since we've moved in. Like, it's happening literally right outside our windows, and ouch. And like, people are moving in slowly, so we don't really have that many neighbors. Like, we have a couple neighbors like surrounding us and stuff, but like not like you would think. Like, we are in an apartment, it's pretty quiet here, it's pretty chill. But today is not, obviously. The day I'm filming, the day I'm starting to go back into this, it's not quiet. I think they're fixing some apartments below me, next to me, and the concrete in front of our driveway, so I don't know what's going on. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and hopefully I can upload more and you guys want to see more, and if you want to see more, let me know what you want to see. But enough of me talking, let's get right into my makeup. Bro. I wonder if they can hear me from outside, because like they're literally drilling something right below me. I'm gonna stop talking because they're just gonna keep interrupting what I'm saying with bangs and noises. Okay guys, so first we're gonna start off by priming our face, which I actually did off camera, and I used the Peter Thomas Roth Pure Putty, which I've been using forever and I still love it. So for my foundation, I'm actually using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer. Yeah, foundation and concealer. So I know a lot of people use this foundation just because it gives you that medium to full coverage. Like, it's buildable, but it looks so natural on your skin, and I get nothing but compliments when I wear this. I use it in the color 18 Sand. Moving on to concealer. Yes, I still put on concealer even though the foundation has concealer in it. Anyways, it is in, oh wait, no, it's Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and it's in 35 Deep, I believe it's pronounced Fonce. I feel like it's a French word. Anyways, yeah, I'm just going to put this under my eyes and anywhere I have like little spots, which is usually in the same areas that you would put concealer in. And then we're just going to set the concealer with some Nye Neutral setting powder. There it goes. And I actually, it's like, when I set, I bake. Let's be honest. Like, I bake my face because I just find it that it works better with my skin type, I guess. Because I can get very oily in that area, and then it just cracks up, and then it just does not look good. It cracks up, guys. I just said it cracks up. It's laughing at me. It laughs at me. Moving on to the eyebrows. I use the Anastasia Dip Brow, and I believe it's in deep brown. I'm not sure, I don't have it in front of me, but I'll list it down below. And then we're just going to use the Tartiest Pro Palette. And for your transition color, you're going to take the color Bold, as I did here. And then you're just going to want to swipe it all over your crease and above your crease and somewhat under your crease. Let's say crease again. Then you're going to want to take this color right here called Whimsy, and you're going to want to work this in from your outer corner about 2/3 in, if you understand what that means. So we're not going to go all the way to the inner corner of your eye, but you know, work your way there and buff it all out starting from the outer corner. And then here I am taking the same brush that I used for our crease and our transition color. I'm not going to put any more product on it, but I'm just going to start buffing and blending and making it all look not so harsh on the tops. And I didn't really do it much on the corners because I wanted that to look a little bit more like defined, but not too defined, if that makes sense. And then I took the color Edgy, love this color, and I just put that all over the outer corner of my eyes. And yeah, look at, that's my reaction too, girl. That's my reaction too. And I will say a little goes a long way with this color, with all these colors really. So especially with the dark colors, you got to be a little bit more careful and make sure to tap that brush before you put it on your eye. Okay guys, so I started going in with the color Classic from the Tartiest Pro Palette, but I wasn't getting the effect that I wanted. Like, it wasn't as white as I wanted it to be. I'm like, look at, yeah, I was looking at myself. I was like, that's not as white as I want it to be. So I went in with a different, like, pale nudish color from my Morphe 350M palette, which I'll show you guys in just a second. And I went in with like a little pencil brush because I only wanted it to be like on the inner corner and just a little bit, kind of blended it a little bit inward, if that makes sense. So going into liner, I actually used two today. I used the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I also used the Sephora liner. I don't remember the name of that, but I'll put it in the description bar down below. And that's actually the one that has like the little felt tip, but it's angled. So I'm testing it out because I'm not a big fan of like liners that aren't liquid. Moving on to mascara, but before I will curl my lashes. So I used the Outrageous Volume mascara from Sephora, and I actually got this one, but I was looking for the Clinque, I guess it's the volume one as well, but this is a dupe. And honestly, it is a dupe, and it is, I want to say at least almost $10 cheaper. So girl, if you are looking for a mascara and you really like the Clinique one like I do, just try this one out. Just give it a try. And we all know the drill. If you've watched any of my previous makeup videos, I don't have that many, but if you've watched them, this palette has popped up in basically all of them, and it's the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I have the medium to tan palette. And guys, I use this palette almost every single day. Like, I use it probably 5 to 6 times a week, and that's a lot, right? I don't know, but guys, I use this to set my foundation, I use this as bronzer, and I use this to chisel my face with some contouring. So if you are looking for something and you're beginning with like I can't even speak. If you're in the beginning stages of makeup, I think powder is a lot easier to maneuver than sticks, like contour sticks and creams and things like that. Like, I don't really recommend you starting with that. I recommend you starting with powders. And if you want something real good and it's gonna last you, go get this one. Anyways, I use this to set my foundation, I used to bronze my face, and I use it to chisel myself with some contouring, which I will be doing now. I am going to contour my nose because it's so much cheaper than getting a nose job, and truthfully, I don't really want a nose job. And for blush, I use the Physicians Formula a powder palette. This is the multicolored blush, and it is in blush and pink. And I'm just gonna sprinkle that on the apples of my cheeks when I smile. And then I'm gonna set it with some MAC Fix Plus. Just put it all over my face, you know, blow it a little bit because, I don't know, I just like the feeling. And then I just actually got this palette this weekend, and it's the Sephora Lluminizing palette. I'm not a big highlighter, like I like highlight and all, but I don't go all out. I don't go all out with the highlight. And there you go, you see me diffusing it a little bit because like I just don't like it when it looks really cakey on your face. I'm just not about that life. And then I'm just gonna use one of these colors and put it on the corner, in the corner of my eyes to, you know, give them a little sparkle and open them up a little bit. And then I'm just going to take my mascara and put it on my lower lashes. And if you guys don't know this tip already, if you take a spoolie, obviously with nothing on it, and let's say you got mascara on your eyelids when you were putting mascara on and you don't want to like start all over and rub your eyeshadow off, just take a spoolie, rub it on your eyelids, and it instantly comes off most of the time, depending on what mascara you're using. But for all the mascaras I've ever used, it's worked this magic. Okay, so here I am taking a random pencil liner because I couldn't find the exact one I wanted to use, and then I'm just gonna take my Urban Decay lipstick. Oh my gosh, I love this color, and I totally forgot what it's called. I think it's called like Tampered or something like that. I don't know, I'll list it down below. And then I take some lip gloss. I'll also list that down below because I don't know the name of it. I love lip gloss. I don't care for matte lipsticks because my lips are already super dried as it is, and then with matte lipsticks it just looks not great. So this lipstick from Urban Decay, I love it because it's somewhat matte, but it's a creamy matte. Love it. Anyways, so here I am just going in with some highlighter, and I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone. Update. So I was about to look outside my patio right now to see where the noise was coming from, and my cup right now in my hand, and I don't even know where to show you how they are without like being obvious that I'm recording them right there. But you know, let's put this down. Like, let's try to go over here. Let me see if there's anybody over here. I'm trying not to be like, okay, so going in my tree. They're on the ladder. Like, what the fuck? There's somebody up there. I guess I'm gonna go edit this now. Bye, loves. Update. The man is literally outside my window on a ladder on the roof. You can see the ladder. And for my eyebrows, I use the Anastasia, what is it called?